Hey guys, Jeff Doss here from Martial Arts Inner Network. Also, Inside Scoop with Alex and Jeff. So today I'm going to do a review on bold look uniforms. Alright, so big bold. And I'm going to go over just the uniform tops, not the pants. And I've used bold look for many years as a competitor in the 90s. All of my uniforms were bold look, both martial arts, crossover uniforms, and the pullover tops. So today I have pullover top as well as the traditional fold over kind of uniform. So this one here that I have is a black one I've had for probably 8 years. If you look at the quality, it's faded some, but it's solid. I don't have many issues with it as far as that goes. This is the screen print, and if you see how it has held up really well for 8 to 10 years. That is one thing that bold look does real well, is does this screen print and is able to do that for schools. They are mostly a wholesale company, so I don't think you can get them retail unless that has just changed. So this is a good one for martial arts school owners. The price for their screen print is not that bad. I think it may go up based on the size of the uniform. So about $6-7 or something, and then goes up if the uniform's a little bit bigger, then the print's bigger, so they may go up by 50 cents. One of the things that I like about it, we'll look at the crossover. So most of the time the uniforms are a tight fit. They're not very baggy, so I do like that. The middleweight style is what I would suggest because it's not super light, but it's not super heavy. It still gets that pop and it's comfortable. It may be a little hot compared to if you are used to like sparring uniforms or the silk kind of ones, the breathable type stuff. But for the most part, these uniforms are solid. I haven't had any issues as far as holes or anything of this uniform. Now, I have had problems with the strings ripping or whatever based on when we did like grappling or something. But the thing is, truth is, these aren't made for that, so I probably should have had other style uniforms for that. One thing that's a little different with the bold look uniforms is that tie over. Here, let's hold it. Put this on. So the ties are a little higher than what maybe you're used to, kind of right up on your hip, which I guess is fine for most people, but it will kind of go under, your belt will kind of go underneath it, so that may be, for some, may not like it popping out of your belt, but for the most part it's not a big issue. And as you see, it's a little bit more, it's not as, thick and wider out. When you put that belt on, it's good and firm fitting. And again, this is a very used product that I have and holds up great. V-necks, same thing, really like the V-necks, but as you see with this one, same kind of thing, and I think you'll get this with any V-neck, is that it may rip a little bit, but that is, again, after years, and also from demonstrating some grab techniques in class. So that kind of comes with it, but again, it's real easy to fix. And also, like, once that's happened, it hasn't keep tearing over time. So I think the quality of bold look uniforms are really good. As far as some of the things, especially as a business owner, they take a little bit of time to get. So you have to, I think, have a minimum of 24 uniforms, especially if you're doing the screen print on the back. So most of you guys that have a karate school, you want to have your uniforms with screen print or embroidery. I would stick to the screen printing as it's cheaper and a little bit faster. But it take about 3 to 4 weeks. Some other ones are about 2 to 3, but sometimes bold look, it takes a little bit longer. That is maybe one of the downfalls of it. I still like them and try to use them as much as I can. But again, I have uniforms that I have had since the 90s from competing on Team CJB or Team Elite, and that I can still wear to this day, and they're Bold Look uniforms. So I definitely suggest them as a good company. This is the middleweight style, both the V-neck and the crossover top. We will eventually get over to their heavyweight gis and their other stuff that they do. For overall, for me, I would say out of 5 kicks will be the max. I would give this a 4 kick product. Quality, the color holds up. There's not many holes in it over years. Both of these uniforms that I showed you today, I've had for over 5 years, well over 5 years, and there aren't really any big issues that make it awful to look at or to wear. I would definitely suggest you talking to Bold Look. For me, when I started my martial arts school, that was the company I went with to start. It was easy to get started, and I suggest the same thing. Now, I do use other companies now as well, but it just depends on the product. Hope you guys enjoyed the first review that we have. You can message me or send me products from your company to review for Martial Arts Internet Network. We'll put the address below and in Lynchburg, Virginia. And also email me at elitekick@aol.com. And that is, yes, my old school email I still use to this day. So you guys have a blessed day, and hope you enjoyed this Martial Arts Internet Network review.